It is a fantastic time to be a British wrestling fan. Be sure to check out my review of Progress Stop Motion Skeleton Battle coming out hopefully on Thursday, and check out all my other Progress reviews if you are a fan of British wrestling. But let's talk about this new fantastic development in BritWres. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about more UK-based wrestling shenanigans. We are talking about Wrestle Carnival first anniversary show. Now, for anyone who doesn't really follow BritWres as much as, me, the sweaty British wrestling fan, I find it fascinating. Here's a picture of me with Kendo Nagasaki. We love British wrestling right here. But I want to talk about this event, I really do, because Wrestle Carnival is a really fun British wrestling promotion. I've watched a fair bit of their stuff. I've never been to a show. I have seen, Chris Ridgway versus Jonathan Gresham. Fantastic match. Dean Allmark versus Doug Williams is a fantastic pure rules match that really, really pushed the envelope of what sort of pure wrestling can do. Those rules, the Ring of Honor rules at Carnival of Honor. And there's a lot of other stuff I've seen, mainly thanks to the Wrestle Carnival Wrestle Crate DVD. Some really solid matches on there. But what they've announced that their first anniversary show will be pairing with Pro Wrestling Noah. Now, I'm not going to act like I am a huge Pro Wrestling Noah nerd, because I'm not. I only have 24 hours in a day, and a lot of those are taken up by sleeping, sadly. And yeah, I can't follow Japanese wrestling to the extent I would like to. I can barely follow New Japan. So sadly, Pro Wrestling Noah, I haven't followed in its entirety. But what I do know is, the little bit I know about Pro Wrestling Noah is some of the talent over there is absolutely phenomenal. And having the best of BritWres paired with the best of Pro Wrestling Noah and Japanese wrestling, I think that can only be exciting. So the show as a whole, the first anniversary show of Wrestle Carnival, I think looks, even without any matches announced, this crossover, this pairing, I think looks fantastic. But what I really want to talk about is, I feel like British wrestling is coming back. I think it's slowly rebuilding itself. We've got Wrestle Carnival, which, like I said, a great promotion based out in Nottingham. You've got Progress, who are doing some really, really fantastic stuff at the moment. They're telling really intricate stories. The Cara Noir, an announcement is going to drop tonight about Spike Trivet and Cara Noir. That is incredibly exciting. And you've got WES, which may be UK based, I don't know. Potentially. The first show's in the UK, so you've got to think it's got to have some sort of prominence here in the United Kingdom. You've got everyone absolutely buzzing about Clash at the Castle. So I feel like British wrestling it's slowly coming back. We're slowly getting back to the heyday that was sort of 2017 maybe, when Progress was selling out Wembley. Had guys like British Strong Style, you had WCPW, you had the What Culture, Pro Wrestling, then Defiant, and all that amazing stuff. That really fantastic time to be a BritWres fan. And you've got NXT UK doing, even though it was what potentially killed the scene for a few years, you've got them putting on some really interesting matches and concepts, like Ilya Dragunov versus Jordan Devlin. That was a really good match. You have the dog collar match between Eddie Dennis and Wild Boar. So you've got some really interesting stuff going on here in the British scene, and it's just exciting to be a British wrestling fan. So this video's, yes, I'm talking about Wrestle Carnival. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to go to that event because, like I said, Nottingham's kind of down the road. And it's a really fantastic crossover event. But let's just take a moment. Let's just stand back and think about British wrestling. Finally, we're coming back. It's coming back, and I'm really excited to that. I'm really excited to go to a lot more shows. I feel like opening up everywhere, getting these new promotions. I really hope Riptide opens. I'd love to go to a Riptide show. There's so many different elements of BritWres that are coming back, and this is just support it. If you are in the UK, and you go to one of these shows, like buy a t-shirt, have a photo, post it, try and get other people to go, because wrestling's great, right? We love wrestling. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about wrestling. And independent wrestling, can sometimes be better than the main stuff. It can be better than AEW. It can be better than WWE. So let's just put our hearts out there, right? And support British wrestling. Okay? Support British wrestling, guys. Because it's great. Support all the guys. Support everyone. Okay? Be nice to each other. Watch Progress on the WWE Network. Watch Wrestle Carnival. Watch all this stuff. Go to streaming services. Seek out wrestling shows. Because wrestling's great, okay? And yeah, that's it. Wrestling's great. BritWres is great. BritWres is coming back. Let's start that hashtag, eh? BritWres is coming back. And let me know your thoughts on this show down in the comments below, and I will try and reply to every single one of you. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.